Trials and tribulations, trials that I was faced with. Hard times kept me humble, but my hustle not complacent. Had a stubborn state of mind, my foolish pride kept me stationed. Burning bridges that I crossed, Cody's making statements. Losses I was taking, those juvenile placements. Catching fades with other inmates for the sets that we banging.
Hey, yo, what's good with everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a productive day, feeling blessed. And like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. So with that being said, man, you guys seen the community post that I posted earlier. I posted it everywhere that I possibly could to send my condolences, my prayers. Shout out to my boy, may he rest in peace. So I'm going to talk about him today. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, always leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Check the links in the description for my Apple and Spotify music. Go ahead and run my streams up. And you can check out my playlist section on my YouTube channel and check out my music right there. Thank you guys for you guys' time. Most importantly, thank you guys for you guys' support. Now, I was on the yard with Soulja Boy for about 4 months in Kern Valley on C Yard before we separated. We did a battery together, and they wound up sending me to a different yard. He wound up going back to the yard. So I don't have that much stories about him per se. You know, we were in the same section, C section together. He was on top tier, I was on the bottom tier. But I always interacted with the kid. And I want to tell you guys a fun fact. A fun fact that, you know, even though a lot of people in the last 2 videos I talked about him, some people had a nerve to make fun of him, but in reality, the dude's doing life, or he was doing life without the possibility of parole, which is a known fact in Tulare County amongst the Norteños that grew up around that era. He's doing a crime. He's doing time for a crime that he didn't commit. He was just there. His younger homies did it, and he just took the fall for it because he didn't want his younger homies to get busted for it, and he didn't care. So much that the individual that actually committed the crime that he was accused of in Exeter went to county jail and was making fun of it, saying like, oh yeah, I'm the one who did that, but he went down for it. He got a checking for that real bad, almost got removed, almost got deemed because he wanted to brag that he committed a crime and his own homie from his hood took the fall for it. And dude wound up doing life. Now he's a YA baby, and he went from YA, goes to prison. In prison, he goes to the main line. He doesn't break. You know, a lot of people in this world, and I've seen a lot of people in the penal system on the SNY that would admit, like, bro, they weren't going to go down for a crime that they committed just because they were there, an accessory before or after the fact, and they gave up on their co-defendants. A lot of people in this world, and a lot of people that made fun of them, I can honestly say, wouldn't go down for a crime that they didn't commit. This individual just didn't break. I don't know what was in his mentality that he didn't care, but he took the fall and took it like a man. And he was always known for that he did not commit that crime, but he just went down for it because his little homies did it. And he was like, it's whatever. I don't want my little homies to go down for it. I just go down for it. And that's how it took place. I don't know too much details on the circumstances surrounding it. I know the individuals per se, because a lot of them are busted in YA with me as well. And I know the particular facts of who, but as to what went on, that's none of my business. So he goes down for a crime that he didn't commit, gets life for it. And he goes to the penal system, and the individual got removed from mainline 3 times because he was beating up his cellies, other Northerners. Red on red crime, it's a violation, it's a removable offense. But he didn't tolerate being told what to do. He was a different man. A lot of people see him as a dummy. A lot of them see him as a crash dummy. A lot of people were making fun of him, saying that, oh, that's what he gets. He couldn't handle the main line. He should have abided by the rules. No, this dude was his own man. He answered to himself. So he was beating up a lot of people on the main lines, getting removed. He got a scar on his forehead where he got stabbed in the forehead. And he walked around with that scar proudly because he was not taking no crap from no mainliners, no COC, nothing. He was his own man. You weren't going to tell him what to do. He was doing his time for a crime. That was it. And administration is the one that put him on the SNY because after the 3rd time, you only can get removed off the main line so many times, and administration is going to deem you a security threat and safety concerns, and you're automatically going to go. And if you decide to go on the SNY and fight over there, then you're going to go to Pelican Bay, the RCPG program, and you're going to do your time there. So that's just how the administration works. Remember, like I told you guys, I was in YA with him. We were in Dorm 1 together, D1 in Sacramento, the old reception. So I've known him from YA, but I wasn't under. He went to Preston or Chad, and I went to OH Close. So I didn't get to kick it with him in YA. So I kicked it with him on the SNY. I know the guy for a very long time. I know his homies from his hood, you know, Creeper, Looney, Joker, Peanut, Andrew Gutierrez. I know them all, bro. I know all the older generation around that era. So this is a funny story, how this turned out, man. I know you guys are going to make fun of me for it, because every time I tell a Soulja Boy story, you guys make fun of me. But it is what it is, man. Let's have laughs. My boy's resting in peace, man. He didn't get to do it the rest of his time miserable in jail. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But, man, like I said, man, my boy is always going to be in my heart more than just a memory. So when Soulja Boy gets happy, and which is hardly rare, bro. He always walks around with a mean mug, and he throws his weight around. He does his burpees. He does his push-ups on his knuckles. So we always looked at it like when we came out the day room, he'd just be in the day room just like monitoring everybody, surveillancing everybody. He was on some Blackwater type stuff, like ready to do a hit, like covert ops. So we done that way. He was hard to talk to. If he talked to you, he was like, "What's up? Yeah, nah, fuck that. Yeah, don't feed me." You couldn't get a great conversation out of this man unless you were his celly. And his cellies even then told me, like, man, that boy be on his bunk writing letters, listening to music. He be quiet as hell all day in his cell, pacing back and forth. Or he'll just randomly jump off his bed and do like 200 push-ups on his knuckles, go back to his bed for a few hours, and if he was bored, he'll come back down, do another 200 push-ups. That's all that boy did. So when he's happy, oh, he's very talkative. Oh, he's asking you about who wrote you. You know, what highness do you talk to? He used to always ask me every time we had a conversation. So, hey, what's up, fool? Who do you talk to from Tulare County? I'm like, bro, I told you that like 10 times already, bro. All right, fool, you remember the homie from Lince? You know, what did you meet this homie from TC from NY? But that was our conversation. That's all our conversation ever was, because me and him were both from TC, and we knew the same people, and he'd always tell me about his neighborhood. So when the boy's happy, he's happy. So when he's happy, bro, it's going to be a great day. We're all going to get high. We're probably going to buy some Pruno. Oh, we're going to bust a spread and burritos. Man, it was like the September 16th celebration when this man was happy, bro. We just had a blast when he was happy, which was rare. So we go to yard one day. We did a battery. He came to C status because he fought two people on the yard. One of them, I think, is because they kicked his back of his shoe and he didn't like that. Then he fought a celly. So he comes to C status, and I'm already on C status with like 8 other riders because we did a removal on 2 individuals with weapons. So we're in the yard and we go to yard. So we wind up going to the pull-up bars. It was me, Nutty from Porterville, Casper from Seaside, Shy Boy. I don't know where Shy Boy is from. Either he was from Antioch or he was from Modesto. And then there was Danger from TC, from Visalia. Then you had Soulja Boy. There was one other person. I don't know who. I can't remember who it was exactly. But anyways, so we all go to the pull-up bars. Usually I only have 1 hour a yard every day. So I want to just do pull-ups and push-ups, and talk politics on the yard and get over with it. Soulja Boy is a YA baby. So he likes to play handball a lot. So when we were on the yard politicking, he was over there playing whoever on the handball court. And then we needed him, we called him. If not, leave the little guy alone, man. Let him do his thing, and he's not bothering us. We don't bother him. That's just how it worked. So he comes up to us, man. He has this cold little stroll, and then, like I said, man, that mean mug and that eyebrow. It's always the eyebrow that goes up. And he's like, I'm going to try to mimic it the best way possible. He's like, it's this one. I was like, he got the Rock popping off, like really bad, man. He got the Rock personality. So he's like, and he walks up to us, and as we see him walking from the handball court all the way over here to the pull-up bars, which is a long distance. You know, it's a very long walk. And he's just walking with his shirt off. And when he walks like with his hands clenched, but like kind of bent like this. And he just like, and I'm like, oh my God, bro, it's gonna kick off, bro. Well, who does he want to fight now, bro? Because he's a rider. If he fights, we all got to surround the person he's fighting, because if they overwhelm him, then we got to jump him. This is how it works, okay? So he walks up to us, and he's like, and we just looking at him. And I swear, bro, when we were talking, and the moment we all noticed that he was coming our direction in a very intimidating and threatening manner, I was like, it's bad news, bro. It's bad news, bro. We're all going to go to the hole, whatever. So we all go quiet, like, and he walks up and he goes, hey, I need a handball partner. Everybody else is like, I'm gonna work out, man. Now I got some things to do. Now I'm waiting on something to come out of 3. But like everybody started making these dumbass excuses, and here I am, like, hey, bro, I'm trying to work out, bro. I don't really play handball like that, like I used to, bro. I'm cool, bro. And I swear, bro, his demeanor didn't change. He's looking at us like, hey, bro, like I came over here asking you guys for assistance. I was like, bro, don't hit me with those mainline terminologies, bro. Trying to reverse psychology me. Like, bro, you stop me with that. And I'm like, bro, like, we're all got something to do, bro. Just go play handball, bro. Like, do you need me to be like SB or something? Like, do you need some, like, watch your back or what is it? He's like, nah, bro, I need a handball partner. And I'm like, man, like, I just want to work out, fool. We're all just going to work out and do our thing, bro. And then we try to play it off like he's not there, but he's hovering over us like a UFO, like, and he's just staring at us. And finally, we're just like, what? Bro, his whole speech was, hey, man, I'm trying to gamble these fools. You know, my shelf is running low. And, you know, I'm trying to win some money so I can stack up my shelf, bro. And you guys ain't trying to assist me on that? Nobody wants to be my partner? And he gets all aggressive and he's clashing his knuckles. And I'm like, oh, my God, bro. You serious, bro? And then in my head, I'm like, bro, if you only got like $20 or $30, but you want to gamble it, which is a 50-50 risk, obviously you ain't never been to Vegas and you don't know casino rules or how gambling really works, there's a possibility you might lose that and end up with nothing in your locker. So you're going to gamble what's left in your locker to double it in your locker. Life's a risk, I guess. And I'm like, hey, bro, like, how much is the stakes? He's like, man, the game's only like $20, bro. I'm just trying to get an easy 20 real quick and go back inside, bro. It's off the shelf though. I'm like, yeah, who's it with? He goes, oh man, the 2-5ers. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, we just kicked off the ride with the 2-5ers, a bloody ride. Scrappy kicked his ride off. Then we went to war with them in the building. It's been peaceful for like 2 months, bro, but we're still on shaky grounds. And the one person you want to gamble is some 2-5ers when there's already bad blood between us. That we're just trying to leave them alone. They're leaving us alone. They stay on the other side of the yard. We don't pay no business. And those are the one people you want to gamble with and risk it all for $20, huh? And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Danger, and Danger's looking at me like, I ain't gonna play handball with that fool. And I'm like, damn, bro, like if we say no, if all of us say no and he doesn't get a handball player, it's gonna get bad in a sense where he's gonna get mad like we abandoned him, and he's gonna hit us with all Norteño terminology. Man, that's abandonment, that's a desertion, bro. You guys left me hanging, bro. Like, where's my brothers at? Well, that's why I joined this rider movement. He's gonna hit us with a crazy spill. So I tell him, I go, hey, bro, look, if we lose, fool, I ain't got 20, which I had $20 on the shelf, but I was like, I ain't got the $20 to pay it up, bro. So if you're gambling with your money. And he goes, that's cool. That's my money. Then he hits me with, well, if we win, I ain't giving you the $20 that we win. That's going to be my money too. And in my head, I'm like, bro, first of all, you asked me for assistance. You know, I'm going out my way to help y'all. At least give me a third. At least give me a body wash. You know, or else you wouldn't be winning $20. But you're not going to win $20 because I suck at handball. I'm only good with my right hand. I'm not good with my left. My left, when I play handball on my left, it's like I got a hole through my hand. I just miss it with my left. But my right, I'm raw. Just so y'all know out there on YouTube, to my audience members that plays handball, if you play me on my right side, it's over with. Game over, bro. I won the game. You might as well just leave the court. I'm raw. Challenge accepted. So when he tells me that, I'm like, I look at Danger and I go, here, fool. And it was a banger. And I give it to Danger. Danger was the only one that carried a banger, and I carried one because me and Danger was sellies. I figured he's going to carry one. He's risking my freedom anyways. I might as well carry one and get caught with one. So I gave it to him. I was like, here, fool, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you post over there with us? Do what you want, bro, but just be over there with us in case it does kick off for some reason. But Soulja Boy's not hearing it. Soulja Boy just waiting for somebody to assist him. So I go and I tell Soulja Boy, I was like, as we're walking over there, I'm like, hey, bro, like, I'm not good on my left, fool, so let me play the left side so I can use my right hand, bro. I'm not good on my left. And he tells me, he's like, man, just play in the back, bro. I got him. I can beat him by myself. I just needed a partner. And I'm like, that don't make no sense. Why don't you just play him 2-on-1? Why do I need to stand there look like an idiot? And then you throw me in the back seat. I'm not even a princess passenger. You threw me in the back seat. So now I'm just the hood rat that you just want there to tag along to make you look good. I was like, bro, I feel violated in so many fashions. But anyway, so I go over there. I talk to the 2-5ers. Dude, I had to do this. I put them on blast. I was like, hey, fool, so real quick, before we start this game, bro, so there ain't no feud and there ain't no disagreements and we ain't clashing heads and bumping heads and causing wars over this. Everybody agrees that it's off the shelf, right? And the 2-5ers are like, yeah. Soulja Boy's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, man, say yes, man. Fuck. So anyways, I'm like, all right, so after the game is over, whoever wins, we're going back in the house and we're going to send a porter and we're going to pick up the hygiene or whatever it is the $20 on the shelf is. They're like, yeah, feed me. But the 2-5ers are like, hey, bro, well, if we lose, we at least want our run backs. And I go, well, if you lose that $20 and you want your run backs, do you have 40 to come off the shelf? He goes, yeah, we both got 20 apiece. I'm like, So now the predicament just got uglier. Because now, if me and Soulja Boy lose, Soulja Boy now feels challenged because they're going to call him out if he wins and get the run backs. Soulja Boy is obviously going to call him out and get the run backs, and he only has $20 on the shelf. I'm not coming out of my pocket. We already agreed to that because he agreed not to give me $20 if he did one. So now the stakes got a little higher, and they're adding additions and add-ons like this PS5 that I didn't agree to, that I didn't come here for in the first place. I only came here because I know Soulja Boy. If this individual doesn't like how they're playing, he's going to get off. If they're beating him and he doesn't feel like paying, he's going to get off. And if anything happens during this handball game that he doesn't like, he's going to get off. And it's going to be a big old ride over a handball court. So I'm over here trying to be a mediator / peacemaker / whatever to make sure nothing pops off. That's the only reason I joined this game. And maybe because he pressured me in the long run, but still, forget that aspect. So anyways, I'm like, all right, I'm going to play the back. I'm going to get on the left side. You know what I mean? Just, if it goes back there, I got it. That shit went in one ear and out the other, bro. Soulja Boy didn't care. So Soulja Boy's like, all right, picks up his shorts. He gets in the front. So we're shooting it. Soulja Boy's good with both hands. So I'm hardly even getting the ball. He's running back and forth, playing both these dudes by themselves. He's trying to ace it, whatever. Points are going back and forth. We're having a great time. When he messes up, he's laughing. I see him smiling like, oh, damn, almost had that one. The two fivers and him are having a great conversation. It seems hella friendly. I'm just in the back, like I said, like a backseat whore. Just like, whatever, bro. I'm just here, I guess. Nobody's talking to me. Nobody's saying I got a good hit. But yet again, like I wasn't really hitting that ball. So we're shooting back and forth. Bam, 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 bam. Soulja Boy moves to the front, smacks it to the left. And the two fiver that was on the right-hand side didn't let the dude from the left-hand side just go play his left side. He tries to run over there and hit the ball, but Soulja Boy's in the way. So he kind of puts both his hands on Soulja Boy's back. Their feet like hit each other like that, but he kind of pushes Soulja Boy like, oh, move. And he misses the ball. Soulja Boy turns around like, I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go, man. The rock's coming out. You know, I smell what the people's cooking. Damn it. And now Soulja Boy's mad. He's pacing back and forth like, doing that dumbass eye thing. And I'm like, hey, fool, just kick back, fool, kick back, let's play the game. And then that fool looks back, he goes, hey, fool, that fool put his hands on my back, bro. He pushed me. I was like, bro, no, you didn't. You were in the way, bro. Just come on, let's play the game, bro. Let's get this money, bro. You ready to get this money? He was like, so I try to remind him, like, hey, bro, there's an intended goal here. We're trying to stack your locker up with no benefit to me at all. That's more important than punching this dude in the face over a minor mistake, over a minor trip up. Let's not take it too far. So, bam, we start playing the game. We start losing. And now every time they score a point, I get to see Soulja Boy's face just turn red and red. I seen steam. I seen a little devil on his shoulder like, I know you ain't going out like that, bro. Man, you looking bad right now, man, to these fools, bro. You might as well go in the house right now and bring that $20 out, bro, because you suck. I can see his little devil just antagonizing him. And I'm back there like, bro, I'm going to be a victim of all this for no reason. I can't prevent it. I can't stop him. What can I do? And I see him getting madder and madder and madder. Sure enough, we lose the game. And right when they scored the point to win, Soulja Boy snapped his fingers and he goes, run it back. Run it back. And I'm like, Soulja Boy, man, come on, man. Oof. Damn it. The two fivers, now that they're up $20, now they feel like they can dictate the program. Hey, fool, hey, I said, you said you got the money, right? You do too. And I was like, bro, I didn't say shit about no money. He's paying everything. And Soulja Boy goes, you ain't got me? You ain't got me? You ain't gonna front me 20 if we lose again? I was like, brother, I thought we were coming over here to win, bro. Like, I told you from the gate, bro, I wasn't going to put no money up. I told you all that, bro. And then he goes, hey, bro, we better play again, bro. We got to win this one, bro, so I can at least break even, bro, or else I'm going to lose out on $20, bro, or you're going to have to spot me. I'm like, oh, my God, bro. Danger's not paying attention to none of it. Danger's just looking at the yard, holding two bangers, making sure nothing pops off. I'm like, fuck. I was like, all right, come on, run it back, bro. So now I'm risking it. Now I'm risking it bad, bro. I got to come out my pocket because I know he ain't got the other $20. And sure enough, we're shooting it back and forth, bro. That game goes by forever long. What happens? We lose again. So now Soulja Boy's in debt $40. And before I can let Soulja Boy say, hey, bro, run it back, I just had to come up with a plan, bro. It was a devious plan. It was the forbidden fruit kind of plan, bro, but I had to lie and be deceitful just to prevent this from happening. Soon as we lost the game, I walked up to the two fires. I was like, hey, fool, good game. I got you guys later. And Soldier Boy was like, hey, fool, what's up? Right before he could say anything, I was like, hey, fool, look, we need to go check this dude out real quick, man. I just found out he went to medical, and he should be coming back out. Fool owes me money, bro. If you don't have my money, I'm going to knock him out. Soldier Boy's like, all right. I had to lie to him, bro. I had to sell him a dream that he might possibly get into a fight in a Royal Rumble. We're going to do the Diamond Dallas Page or the Hughley brothers on the yard just to get him off the handball court. So, dude, we literally went past our pull-up bars to the pull-up bars in front of one block on C Yard, which is right next to the gate where the medical's at. But I think Soldier Boy suspected this. I think he really did because he was like, hey, who is this fool? How much money does he owe? You started asking me 21 questions. I was like, man. And I gave him this whole drag. Like, man, I gave this fool a 50 a while back. He was supposed to send me canteen. He didn't send me the canteen, and he was going to shoot me the JPay. The JPay hasn't landed, so I'm going to press him. And if I don't like his answer, I'm going to sleep him. Soldier Boy's like, all right. So we're in front of Rumbog, and I'm doing little minor pull-ups, getting my little workout in. Dude, I played the best role ever. Like, man, I was like pacing back and forth, like, man, this fool better hurry up, man. We only got like 15 minutes a yard, bro. I'm trying to sleep this dude. So I'm saying all these little minor words and minor phrases to get him, jammed up, like, get him pumped up. Like, all right, bro, like, he thinks I'm really going to knock somebody out, but cold hearted truth, nobody exists. I just needed to get him off that damn handball court because he was going to run up a debt. I'm already paying for $20, which I told him I wasn't going to do, but somehow, some way, he tricked me into that crap. So now I'm in the front of the pull-up bars. Equipment recall. I was like, damn, bro, let's fool better walk out. I was like, come with me real quick. So we go walk up to the gate, and I pretend like I'm looking at medical. Like, man, is he coming out right now? Is he coming out right now? And Soldier Boy just right there, like, with that dumb eyebrow again. Yard recall. I was like, man, forget it, bro. I'll catch that fool again some other time. Hey, good looking out, bro. I appreciate you having my back. He was like, yeah, for sure, bro. And he was just quiet. We walked down the track all the way to 4 block where a C-section was at. And he's still quiet. And all in my head, I was like, man, I'm Oscar nominated for Best Actor of the Year because, goddamn, I had to play that off for a good 20 minutes of my yard time just so I can get him off the court because I was already coming out of my pocket. He already put me in a debt now, bro. Like a debt that didn't benefit me whatsoever. I didn't even want to play the goddamn handball game. It's just if I would have said no, he would have got mad. And it would have been an argument, and the arguments with him escalate to fights. But if I would have let him go find somebody else and they played with them and he made him lose, either he was going to fight the 2 fivers and not pay, or he's going to beat up his partner because his partner made him lose on a lot of money. It just takes a lot of mind control to control this circus animal that I call a friend. But I did what I had to do. I lied to him. We went back in the building. I came off my shelf, $20, which in reality was tier money. I think I had like 2 expensive lotions and like a bar of soap. So I didn't really put a dent in my locker. I just did for like paying. I didn't want to pay. It wasn't my purpose to pay because I wasn't even going to, even if we won, bro, I wasn't going to get no money anyways. Because to him, he was like, bro, you don't want no money? I'm putting up all the money. So I came out 20, and I swear to God, bro, I sent that porter over there. I was like, hey, for you make sure you go to Soldier Boy's cell. He needs to give you $20 worth of crap when you take this with you. But Soldier Boy, he paid his debt, bro, and that was it. And oh man, I freaking hated that day too, because I thought we were having a great day. He was smiling when we went to yard. He was like lovey-dovey. What's up, homie? What's up, grandpa? This and that. He was cheesing. Just spiraled out of control over a damn handball game. Yes, I know you guys thought that we were gonna fight, but that was the point. Sometimes I had to be in positions where I had to stop him from fighting. I had to stop him from allowing his anger issues and his anger managements to get ahead of him and kick off some stuff over a handball game. But I don't want to hear nobody say that he punked me and he scared me into playing the handball. I was just, being there for a brother, so to speak. So I thought I'd share that story with you guys, man. Great times, man. I have a couple more, bro, but like I said, I don't have too much. I only spent 4 months with them on the tier and on the yard with them, but may he rest in peace, man. Whatever. I know the circumstances and what took place, but I was asked by the family not to talk about it, and I'm gonna respect that wishes. I just do know, man. Like one thing I can say is yes, he didn't tell on nobody. He went down for a crime that his little homies commit because he didn't want to see them locked up. So he wound up just taking the rap for it and didn't say nothing. So I commend the individual for that. But most importantly, when you got life in prison and He just been placed in a lot of predicaments early since YA. You know, all the gladiator fights, the gladiator brawls, and you know, it made him a violent person anyways, even though he started out as one. Then the removals by his own people for whatever reasons, you know, that was, he still harbored ill feelings towards the main line. And then all the fights that he did, I could just say most of his fights was because he just wanted nobody to mess with him. He didn't want nobody to look at him no other way. The way people perceived him was what was important to him. So everywhere he went on the SNY, a lot of people knew who Soulja Boy was, and they respected him. They knew not to mess with him. They were scared of him. A lot of people didn't want to do business with him, which was a problem in itself. But most importantly, like, I think the prison world kind of fed into his mind that made him become that person that he was, because prison is a dark place. It's a very violent place. You know, certain people will go to prison and turn out a lot more violent than they should have, than they would have, than they have been. That's just how prison really works, man. That's why I don't want these kids going to prison, because you're just going to come out with violent tendencies. And this individual developed a lot of violent tendencies because he felt like he wasn't gonna let nobody punk him. He wasn't gonna let nobody feel like they were better than him. And most importantly, he didn't want nobody to challenge him. That way he could just do his time the way he wanted to do his time. That's why I said earlier, man, like, I didn't want to see somebody like him that I know doesn't deserve to be in prison, but then again, like, his violent tendencies and his violent history, that's why they made prison systems. But I know his circumstances. I knew he was in there for a crime that he didn't commit. So I didn't want him spending the rest of his life in prison just dealing with headaches and heartaches and prison politics and people backdooring him, people backstabbing him, people doing him wrong. But it was happening to him anyways. Because of the circumstances surrounding what took place and what got him hurt and unalived in this particular situation, I do know it was backdoor politics. So may he rest in peace, man. Condolences to his family. That was a good friend of mine. And he was a good friend to a lot of people too. A lot of people that I know him from the streets are in my DMs talking about him. And, you know, that's why I chose to change the direction on my YouTube channel, because I'm just trying to show these kids, man, like, there's a lot of circumstances that you're going to be placed in prison, whether you're SNY, whether you're active, where somebody's going to pull out that banger and use it on you, and you can lose your life. So it's better not to be in prison altogether. So with that being said, like I always say, it's one life, one chance. We only got one chance to do this right. Let's get it done. Peace.